Hello, welcome back to Clutter Fairy, where I help you get clutter-free so that you can live stress-free. Happy New Year! I am really excited to get started on this new series with you guys. If you watched my last video, I said I'm giving up on organizing, and I actually meant that. I have been very busy doing videos of me purging, and I can already tell you I am feeling so much better in my own home with the amount of things that I've gone through and gotten rid of. And I wanted to share just a little bit with you about what I've gone through so far, what it looks like, and then if you're interested, you can continue to watch the videos going forward on the steps that I took to get to this point. So I'm going to give you a tour of what I've done, and like I said, I am feeling so much better. We have a small house. I've talked about that many times in my past videos. It's about 800 square feet, and it's interesting because I go through Pinterest every once in a while, and I go through other blogs about what do other people do with their spaces, and I look at these beautiful large rooms and I think, well, yeah, if I had a room like that, I would never be disorganized because look at all the storage they have. Well, when we moved into this house, I didn't have half of the furniture pieces that I have now, which take up space. And we've accumulated decorations to go on those pieces, and we've accumulated mementos, and we've accumulated and exceeded what our space can hold. And that's going to be one of the really big things that we're going to work on over the next couple months is you have to live within your means. And of course that means financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with the things that you have, I'm going to help you through this, but it means you need to pare down to what your capacity is in all ways, not just that physical space, but that's going to be a big part of it. So I'm going to show you what I've done. And again, this video is just kind of a highlight so that you can follow me on my journey, but let's take a look at where I've started. It's raining here today, so I have naturally curly hair and it does funny things on rainy days. So it's up in a bun, so forgive the hair, but I started this purging process in my kitchen because it was the area that was causing me the most frustration and stress. This little counter that I have behind me is literally about all that I have. I have this counter space, my sink, and that little counter. That's it. That's all I have for counter space. So if there's things on the counter like dishes, that causes a problem. The reason there's dishes on the sink is because there's extras to pull out when you need more dishes. Follow me on this line of thinking. I have 3 of us in this family, and we had a couple sets of dishes. If you've ever watched my passive purging video, you'll know that I was saving sets of dishes in case once my kids grew up, they would want them. That's a few years away, number 1. Number 2, dishes are not expensive, so when they're of age, they can choose their own and buy them at a very inexpensive rate. Number 3, these were not vintage heirloom sets, so I was causing myself more stress at fitting all of these sets of dishes in my single cabinet, and I was making it easy for my family, enabling them to just pull out another dish and set it in the sink. So I got rid of them. Yes, I did. So here is my new cabinet. I'm hoping that the camera lighting won't be funky, but that's it. That is all we have. I kept my favorite collection of my depression glass. I truly love this. And it's a set that we do use pretty frequently. And I kept 6 dishes, 6 bowls, and 6 small plates. And I got rid of everything else, you guys. My top is it's just a decorative piece now. If you take a look at that, I am so happy with this. Every time I open it up, it makes me happy because they're my favorite things. And if I do get a new piece that I'm just so in love with, I have extra space. So you'll want to watch the video coming up on how I got through this, because it was not easy. I pulled every piece out and I did a lot of soul searching as to why are you keeping that? So that was the first part that I went through. I swear, I cannot tell you how much better this kitchen feels for that. There's still some things I need to purge and get rid of. Of course, this is going to be an ongoing process. But when I come in here, I feel happier. It's bright. I've made sure that the pieces that I really love are out and accessible. And what a motivating difference. So let's take a look at some of the other areas that I purged. So another area that I worked on was my bedroom. As an overflow, I got rid of a lot of clothes, but this piece back here is my dresser. And it might not be conventional for most people, but in my dresser, I was storing things like linens and towels and mementos and things that didn't belong in my bedroom. And as a result, for having this giant piece in my bedroom was always cluttered, and it ended up collecting all of the overflow whenever we had something going on in the house. So I decided, move it out. I don't have a lot of clothes. My work uniforms are leggings and, athletic jackets. Those do not take a lot of space. The few nicer clothes that I do have, I hang up. So I didn't need this big dresser. So now we're using this as something that is way more functional for our family, which number one is to hold the TV, but now we have, electronics in a drawer that everybody knows where this is and they can easily access it now. And we have all of our movies neatly into a drawer. Our DVD we use so seldom, so when we do need it, I can just pull it out and I have it all hooked up back here to just plug in when we want to use it. We have the books that I love a lot. This is working way better than a bookshelf that was just collecting dust. And we have our family games. You guys, organizing doesn't need to be the Pinterest that everyone shows you. Be open to other ideas and make it work for you. But the biggest thing that I'm trying to help you with is getting rid of that feeling of being overwhelmed and stressed out. And I don't think people talk about this often enough. So I would love to hear in the comments below what areas you struggle with. Are you overwhelmed? Do you feel stressed out? Do you walk into rooms and just go, oh my gosh, I cannot handle this right now, and shut the door and walk away? Because that's where I want to help you. So let me show you one more room on this video, and then I'm gonna link below on the series and how they're coming out, because I've done each room and I've recorded every embarrassing moment of pulling things out. You'll see me going, oh my gosh, what do I do with all this? Why am I keeping this? It's a real struggle, and I'm really happy to be able to share it with you. So forgive all the lighting, but here's just a quick view of the living room with the dresser in it. Oh, there's Domino. Domino, say hi, Domino. Hi, buddy. There's a couple of projects that are coming in. That's a work in progress, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want above the TV. But right now, the drawers and cabinets that I have in here have a set purpose, and I seriously can't tell you how good that feels. And the pieces that I have out are just the ones that I like. A source of frustration for me right now is that refrigerator. I hate all the stuff on the side. It's kind of been our command center, but I find that it's just a catch-all. So we're going to revamp that. And of course, I'll bring you along with me when we do that. That's all I have for you today. I hope you're excited about this journey and that you'll take it with me. I truly want to help you minimize those things around you so that you once and for all can live stress-free. It changes your whole outlook on everything, and it's interesting because once you get that stuff out of your life, it changes the way you shop. It changes the way you do things when you're out doing activities, thinking, oh, I want to keep this as a souvenir. No, you don't. So please, make sure you like this video. Leave me a comment of the areas that you struggle with, or if you've already started doing this as a New Year's resolution. I would love to hear what rooms you've gotten done. And please subscribe. I'm so excited that we have hit and now surpassed 1,000 subscribers. That means everything to me, and I love every one of you for helping me expand this and for touching so many lives. I will see you very soon. Bye.